Hi everyone, today I'm going to be doing my everyday makeup. Just got out of the shower, so my hair is a little bit damp, but I'm going to get straight into it. I'm not going to lie, I don't do a lot of skincare for myself, so I just go straight into the makeup. And my first step is primer. I never really got into primer until I got this product right here. This is the Too Faced Do You. And I use my fingers to rub this in to my skin, and I only use one pump. Look at that tan line. And I'm in the shade Radiant Nude. I know they have a bunch of different shades, a few lighter ones, I'm pretty sure, but I'm going for a little bit more of a tan moment, especially going into the summer. I cannot wait to get tan lines, to get some color onto my skin. So once I look like I ate the moon and I'm completely shiny, I go in with this Yves Saint Laurent kind of primer as well. This has SPF 35, and this kind of what I use as a foundation. I kind of dropped foundations after I found this one. My mom actually got me this in the shade Apricot, and I don't think they have many shades because this is kind of used as a BB cream. So it kind of really just blends in really nicely. I put just about that much, not too much because it is a little bit dark for my skin right now, but it all blends in. And I use my beat up beauty blender to pat this into my skin. I concentrate it under my eyes to cover some of the bags I have. I really like this product because I'm not really into full coverage, and this is, since it kind of acts as a BB cream, it's really nice because it's not full coverage. It's more of a light to medium, which is exactly what I need. I only have a few blemishes because I don't struggle with acne so much as I used to. So once I have that blended in, I go in with a concealer. This is like this is the Age Rewind, I think, by Maybelline. And I just put this in a few places under my eyes like that to brighten them, but not look, because I'm going for more of a natural look, so I don't go like a little triangle here. I do 2 dots in the corners of my eyes, and then kind of just go wherever. Like I have a pimple there, go there, and I go around the lips to make them look a little bit bigger and lighter in general. It's like that. There. A little bit on the forehead and nose. I think that should do it. And I blend this in with the same beauty blender that I used for the Yves Saint Laurent primer. So then I got my base down, and I dye for the Bourjois blush. This one is a little bit old because I've been using it so much and it's kind of beat into, but this is Pastel Jouet. The shade, I don't know if that's the shade even, but that's the back. The Bourjois blushes are the best, so blendable, so buildable, I don't know, just perfect. My mom uses these, and they have like duo ones, they have the whole shade range. There's more of like a brick-ish pink, but they also have like bubblegums, they have pastels, you name it. So I put like a little bit too much blush on sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, but I like to put them just on the higher points of my cheeks. Just here, you can see it already building, it's so nice. And then on the tip of my nose, like that. And then on the other side, I like to think about it as like how Rudolph would do his makeup, you know? On the tip of the nose, everything. So it looks very Christmassy, just have a fever type of makeup, you know? And then that's it for the face. I kind of skipped, I haven't been doing highlighter anymore just because I feel like it cakes on to me. My skin just doesn't really react with it well, or I haven't found like a particularly good highlighter. But you know, track and sports and all that stuff, I kind of sweat it all off anyways, so I look shiny either way. So I skip highlighter, and I kind of just don't do bronzer or contour for the most part, because especially when I have tan and stuff, I just feel like it's unnecessary, and I kind of try to keep things as minimal as they need to be when it comes to face makeup. At this point, I would put on freckles if I wanted to, but today is just not that day. So we're gonna go straight into eyes. For the sake of this video, I'm gonna do my eyebrows first. So I've been getting into brow pencils. I kind of stopped for a minute, but I have this one, and this is by Yves Saint Laurent, and it's just regular eyebrow pencil. It has a spoolie on the other end of it, and I am super into brow mascara, so this is just like a base for that. So I don't do it on my full eyebrow. I kind of just do the tails and kind of shape those. So I'm gonna go in and go from the top, like the arch, and then I'll just work my way through the brow. I try to be as precise as I can when it comes to the tail, because the tail, if it's not sharp, it really bothers me. One thing I really dislike about eyebrow pencils is the constant sharpening of them. I don't know, I feel like it's just a lot of work, because I don't know about most of these, or in general, but this one is really soft. So like Prismacolor colored pencils, it can take a lot of sharpening because they will break off, etc. So yeah, kind of a pain. But I mean, the eyebrows look good. So that's literally all I do with the eyebrow pencil. I sometimes will pull it in a little bit up here, but for the most part, I just keep it like that, and then I will go into the front of it with my eyebrow mascara. So I'm gonna do the same thing on the other eyebrow, try to replicate it as best as I can. If I ever screw up doing my eyebrows, I just use my finger, because I don't want to use like more concealer, and I really am afraid of caking makeup on. Like, I did that a few years ago, and you see it in pictures and stuff, so I've learned to go the more minimalist route when it comes to makeup. Okay, so that's them all filled in with the pencil, and now with the spoolie, I kind of just brush through a little bit, blend it out before I go into the mascara. It doesn't really matter if they look even right now, because that's what the mascara is for. So I'm not too concerned about them looking a little bit more like cousins than sisters. So this is my Dior Bold Brow Eyebrow Mascara by Dior in the shade 002. There's like, they're dark brown, and I just put this in through the whole brow first, kind of just to lock in the pencil, the eyebrow pencil. And then I will go into the front a little bit, make it a little bit more bushy, kind of style the brows, you know what I mean? So I think this brow is pretty good. I'm going to try to do the same thing on the other brow. I think everyone has a favorite brow, honestly, or at least like a good side and a bad side. This is definitely my good brow. This one's like more like rounded and stuff. This one's more like, you know? So those are the brows all finished, all dolled up. What do you guys think? So that's really it for the brows. Just pencil and mascara is all I do. And then I go straight into the actual eyes. The eyeliner and the mascara, both of which I'm well known for, I hope. So I use the Clinique eyeliner pen. I know this is discontinued, and I'm looking for a good dupe. So I'm hoping to go to the drugstore and find that. But there's just an eyelining pen. I don't like the dipping ones or the pencils, because they're just hard to use and they just don't have the effect. They don't make the effect that I want. So this is really good, easy to use, has like this really easily maneuverable tip. And I kind of start, I do winged eyeliner, and I start from the tip, or like the tip at the end of my eye, and just do the underlying line like that, and then through that, using that, I make the triangle. And my eyeliner tends to be kind of thin, so I don't have to do a lot of filling in. Sometimes if I do a longer wing, then I'll fill it in, but here's just a quick little triangle and you're good to go. I kind of sometimes pull it into the eye more to have a more seamless liner. Like that, and that's my eyeliner. I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. So this is my finished eyeliner. It's pretty undetectable, especially under the many coats of mascara that I do, but I think it still makes its point. They are a little bit uneven. This one always tends to be thicker, but you know what, you gotta own it. So now my friends and people on YouTube in general always ask me, what mascara do I use, what's my trick, how do I use my mascara, all of that. Personally, I use the Voluminous Lash Paradise by L'Oreal Patent. This is completely to die for. This is in like blackest black. I don't even know the difference between black and blackest black. Like, aren't they supposed to be the same thing? But I don't know. I take mine always in blackest black. I avoid waterproof because that is so hard to take off your lashes, and I just don't go in water with the intention of wearing makeup, so I go for the regular. Now this is a dupe for the Better Than Sex mascara by Too Faced, which I used to wear all the time, but that one's like $22 and there's like 12 at a drugstore. Like, I could just go to the grocery store, pick this up, Walmart, pick this up, whereas with the Better Than Sex mascara, I would have to go to Ulta or someplace where they sell it, you know? So this one is just really easy for me to use. Personally, I'm not really a fan of fake lashes. I feel like they always just, they just be super heavy on your eyelids. And I never find myself really liking a pair of fake eyelashes. I, in general, really like the look of clumped on mascara. So I'll show you how to do that. My main secret to applying mascara is when I pull it out, I pull it out at an angle. So all of it kind of clumps onto one side. So it takes less time to do the many coats, you know what I mean? Because with it all being evenly spread out through the wand, it would take a lot more time. And my makeup routine is usually like 20 minutes. I'm gonna get a little bit close to the camera and I'm going to just look up and I kind of just clump it on, do whatever I feel like for the day, you know? Sometimes I'll go for a little bit more, sometimes a little less, but I try to clump it on so that the lashes kind of stick together, but I also don't want like one huge curtain. So I try to separate them a little bit. When applying mascara, I always remember especially to apply it to the corner lashes as well, so it's it kind of goes along with the wing and it just kind of really fulfills all of my mascara dreams. Forgetting bottom lashes, at least for me, is a crime against humanity, so I always make sure to get my bottom lashes. And I kind of go for a different route when it comes to bottom lashes, because top lashes, I go for a more wispy look. Whereas for the bottom lashes, I really try to get like sections of lashes all together. You'll see what I mean in a minute. So that's one I'd done, and what I did for the bottom lashes is instead of doing those upward motions like I do with my top lashes, I went for more side to side motions to get the lashes to stick together so that there are more like little sections, you know what I mean? And that kind of gives more of a fake lash effect too without actually wearing fake lashes. And you could automatically tell the difference. Like, it really makes a huge impact on your makeup routine. And this mascara, while I personally use it to clump it on, it works well for a more natural type of look too. I've had no problem with it. The only thing I could say about it is that if you don't use it for a while, it kind of just does dry out fast after opening. So it doesn't really bother me because I use mascara every single day and I go through these really quickly. But for a person who kind of likes to switch up their routine or their products often, this might not be ideal. I'm going to now do the same effect with my lashes on the other side, and I'll check in with you guys. Okay, so now I got both eyes done. This is what the makeup is looking like at the moment. I will say also about the mascara, the more you put on, the harder it is to control. Sometimes the lashes just do what they want, you know, after a certain amount of coats. But at this point, sometimes I will do some inner corner highlight depending on what I'm doing during the day, what I'm planning. But this is, for the most part, my finished makeup routine. It feels really glowy, lightweight. I like to draw the most attention to my eyes because I feel like those are my best features, hence the way how I build up the lashes and how I spend some time framing my face with my eyebrows. But yeah, other than the eyes, it's pretty natural and whatnot. But that was my finished routine, I guess. That was my guide. Thank you so much to Vogue for having me today. It's a pleasure. And that's it, I guess. Bye.